In this video, I'm going to be reviewing ExpressVPN. Now, ExpressVPN is one of the most popular and well-known VPN brands in the world, but does the performance actually match up with the hype? Well, in this video, I'm going to be testing the speeds, I'm going to look at the locations, I'm going to test out various features that they have, and I'm going to be testing the VPN against popular applications such as Netflix and much more. So if you're interested in finding out whether ExpressVPN is actually a good VPN, then check out the rest of this video. Now, I do want to say that this video is not a sponsored video, but I have included a link which is down in the description, and with that link you'll be able to get a discount on your ExpressVPN subscription. So if you want to check that out before the video starts, then go ahead and let's get straight into the video. First up, we're going to be doing a speed test, and the way I'm going to do this speed test is first I'm going to test my home connection speed, then I'm going to connect to ExpressVPN, repeat the test, and then compare the speeds. Now, for a good VPN, we're looking at speed drops between 10 and 25%. Anything in that range means that the VPN is performing well. If we get major speed drops, then that could be a cause for concern, although the speeds can vary depending on the server. So let's test our home connection speed first. So my home connection speed test has completed, and as you can see, I've got 94 megabytes down, 94 megabytes up, and I've got a ping of 2. Now I'm going to connect to ExpressVPN, and I'm just going to use the smart location. So if I hit this turn on sign, it should connect, and it says I'm already connected. So now I'm going to refresh speedtest.net, and let's rerun that test and see what speeds we get. So my speed test has completed with ExpressVPN enabled, and wow, look at the speeds. I've got 85 megabytes down, 88 up, and a ping of 5. So my download and upload speed have only dropped between, it's about 10 to 15%, and my ping has only increased from 2 to 5. This ping means I can game with this VPN without any issues. You're not going to have any lag in game, and these download and upload speeds are amazing because I actually have the VPN enabled now, and usually you expect a bit bigger of a speed drop. So I can say that ExpressVPN has very fast speeds. When it comes to locations, most VPN companies offer you a few locations, and even then there'll just be one server per location. But when looking at ExpressVPN's locations, there is just so many to pick from. Here in Asia Pacific, you have multiple countries with multiple servers to pick from. Like, let's say I check out Japan. They have locations in multiple different cities. And then if I go back, they've got Americas, tons of countries to choose from. They've got Europe. Again, most of these countries have several different servers that you can choose from. And then you've also got the Middle East and Africa, which again has several countries to choose from. Overall, I would say that ExpressVPN has some of the most diverse selection of countries and locations to pick. And I would say this ranks up there with Surfshark and NordVPN as one of the best VPNs if you want a diverse range of countries to choose from. ExpressVPN has various features and options that you can choose from. I'm just going to quickly go through and break down some of the basic features that they offer. The first is a network lock. Now, this feature is usually called a kill switch in most VPNs, and all it does is block your computer from connecting to the outside world if your connection suddenly drops. So let's say you're just watching a video, for example, and then your internet cuts out. Well, the VPN will block your computer from connecting to the outside world until it's first reconnected to the VPN. This stops any privacy issues from happening or any IP leaks, and is a great security feature. Another great feature is split tunneling. Let's say you want to run one program with the VPN and one program without the VPN. Well, split tunneling allows you to do that. Let's say I want to use Firefox and Chrome, and with Chrome I'm accessing my online banking, for example, and I don't want the VPN to be active because it's going to cause extra issues for me, and I'm going to have to run through two-factor authentication and much more. Well, I can select Chrome to not run with the VPN, and then for my normal browsing on Firefox, I could actually run that with a VPN. This is a great feature and makes using the VPN very convenient. Next up, we're going to be doing a Netflix test with ExpressVPN. Now I'm going to try and access some geo-blocked content that's not available in my own country. If you go to this website Unogs here, it will show you various TV shows and movies and which countries they're available in. For example, The Shawshank Redemption is not available in the UK where I currently am, but it is available in Canada, Germany, Belgium and Switzerland. So if I go here to a Canadian VPN and I connect to this, and now I'm connected, I can load up Netflix. And let's search for Shawshank Redemption. And here you go, you got Shawshank Redemption showing up. And if I wanted to, I could now watch that movie. Whereas before on my home connection, if I search for that movie, it wouldn't show up and it would actually be geo-blocked. And the VPN also on Netflix did not have any issues for loading this. So as you can see, if you sometimes load Netflix on a bad VPN or a VPN that isn't that good, then it will give you a block and it will tell you that you are actually accessing VPN from a proxy and that you need to disable it before you can re-access Netflix. So this is great. ExpressVPN bypasses that block and you can watch any show from any country. So now I just want to answer some frequently asked questions that I commonly get when it comes to ExpressVPN. The first common question that I get is, can I use ExpressVPN for torrenting? And the answer is yes, you can use the entire selection of countries and locations for torrenting. You can pick any server that you want and you can torrent or peer-to-peer file share without any issues at all. The next common question that I usually get is ExpressVPN safe? And the answer is yes. This VPN uses AES 256-bit encryption. You'll find this encryption method used amongst most popular VPNs. And this provides you with tons of security and it's never going to be cracked. So don't worry about that, or at least in the next 5 to 10 years. This encryption method is very safe to use and ExpressVPN as a whole is very safe as a VPN. So the next question is, does ExpressVPN store logs? And the answer is no, they do not store any logs. They do store some data about you, but they're not tracking your IP addresses. For example, when you connect to the VPN, they don't track your browsing history. There is no tracking of your traffic destination or metadata, and they do not log your DNS queries. They do collect some data about you though, which is your app and app versions of when you successfully activated. They connect the dates of when you've connected to the VPN service, the choice of VPN server location so they can see which location you have picked, and they collect the amount of data that you transferred in a day. Now, none of this information can be used to identify you or what you're using the VPN for, but you should be aware that they're collecting this data, and it's good that they're being very transparent and showing you upfront of what they collect. Final question that I commonly get is ExpressVPN free? Now, no, this VPN is not free. As you can see from the speeds and the performance you get, this is a paid VPN. But I've spoken to ExpressVPN and they're actually giving out 3 months of free subscription alongside a 49% discount on the monthly subscription. So you can save some money if you're looking to get this VPN. In my opinion, the performance offered here is definitely worth it. It's up there in my top free VPNs, and you also have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you don't like the VPN, you can just ask for a refund. So now I just want to give my final thoughts and opinions on ExpressVPN. Overall, I would say this is a fantastic VPN service. It definitely ranks up there in my top 3 VPNs, and it would compete with the likes of NordVPN and Surfshark. And the speeds and just performance of the VPN are amazing for the price. And alongside that, you have so many locations to choose from. They have a great no logs policy and much more. If you're looking to check out ExpressVPN or you want to buy it, you can check out the link in the description. I've spoken to them and they've actually given you 3 months free on top of the discounts that they usually offer. So if you check out that link, you can save yourself some money. So until next time, have a great day. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe and like button.